Well, guys, it's only been about a month since Meet Kevin went ahead and purchased that really expensive plane that everybody and their freaking grandmother tried to tell him on social media numerous times was a bad investment and it's probably going to bankrupt you. And well, folks, it's already beginning to happen because you see, yesterday, Kevin released a video, and around the 11-minute mark of that 30-minute unnecessary video that he released yesterday, he actually gave some bombshell information regarding the plane. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what happened. Here we go.
This sounds like pompous and ridiculous, but it's true. And it's like extremely stressful. Like, I thought this would reduce stress in my life. It's not. Because my plane is in maintenance for a stupid like heating element repair on the windshield. Fortunately, it should be an under warranty repair. But anyway, it's been in maintenance for like a week, and I'm like, I bought this to make my life easier, and now I'm having to.
So Meet Kevin literally bought a plane literally a month ago, and it's already in maintenance. He can't even use the plane because it's already having issues. You see, Kevin, this is what happens when you surround yourself with a bunch of yes men, which, by the way, we're going to talk about this podcast right here, where he literally surrounded himself with a bunch of freaking yes men finance bros who probably love this guy to death. And when you do things like this and you don't have people around you who hold yourself accountable, you end up making decisions like this. You end up buying $13 million planes when you only have a $20 million net worth. That math doesn't add up. And numerous people try to tell you it doesn't take much of a brain to know that buying a private plane is a really bad investment. I mean, for crying out loud, you can literally go on YouTube right now and type in billionaire advisors against private planes or billionaires don't like private planes. And you'll see all these like mega rich people who have like 20 times the net worth of Meet Kevin who literally tell you that buying a private plane is a bad decision. Now, who tried to tell him? Well, half the internet, myself, and many other critics tried to tell this guy. And what do we get branded? Oh, you're just a hater. You're just hating on me. You just don't want to see me succeed. No, dude. What the unfortunate part about this thing is, unfortunately, you have a code of people who always put their money in you, give you money, invest in your courses, and have put money into house hack. And I really believe that these people are going to lose out on that investment because, like I said, this guy is an accident waiting to happen. He keeps doing dumb things. And sure enough, this man's plane is in maintenance. Only been a month, and this guy's plane is in maintenance. He can't even fly the thing. I wonder what's going to happen to the people who booked the plane for those certain dates. I guess he's probably going to have to reschedule whatever, but if it were me, I'd want my money back. Like, what do you mean it's in maintenance? It's only been a month. That's not a good sign. I'm telling you guys right now, that is not a good sign. Just think about it, guys. If you bought a car, if you bought a very expensive car, and a month later, it's already in maintenance for something, wouldn't that be a huge red flag? Wouldn't you start to be a little worried? Like, I'll give you guys an example, right? I bought a new car. It's not, it's not no fancy Tesla or nothing. It's a freaking Hyundai. But anyway, I bought a new car because I needed a car because my old car, sucked. So I got a new car, traded that in, got a new car. This car I've had for a year now, I've had zero problems. That's how I know I made a good investment. When you buy something, especially a vehicle, which that's kind of what a plane is. It gets you from point A to point B. From point A to point B. When you buy a plane, and 30 days later, not even a full like 3 months or anything, just 1 month later, it's already the maintenance for having problems. That's a red flag. That's already a big red flag. And if I were an investor in house hack, I would be worried like immediately. Now I know some people in the comments, oh, you're hating, that whole thing, the squirrel thing. But I'm telling you guys right now, and I've been saying this plane is going to wreck this dude. This plane is going to be the end of this guy's career right here. It's going to wreck him financially, and I don't think he's going to be able to get out of it this time. Normally, he's able to do the little rich thing, pay people to figure out a way to get out of it and all that. He signed the paperwork to get a loan for this, and his wife signed it, and it's already having issues. And it's like, dude, what did you expect? You bought a private plane. Listen, if you have a lot of money and you want to find the fastest way to drain all that money, you buy a private plane. Ask any billionaire. That's the way to do it. You want to drain your account clean of money, you buy a private plane. Because he already explained that he's paying $5,000 a day for the plane. And now you have to deal with maintenance costs. I wonder what other maintenance issues we're going to have going forward. I don't know, but we'll find out. But man, that's crazy, bro. 30 days, that's already having issues. So, okay, let's go ahead and look at this. I wanted to make fun of this podcast because, like I said, this guy's just always doing cringe stuff. Like, bro, why are you doing a podcast on the plane? And it's funny, too, because he always says, I'm not bragging. Yeah, you are. You actually are bragging. Like, You post on your Twitter every day, I just bought a private plane. Pictures of me in my private plane. Me and my family and me and my friends in my private plane. Me and my interns. Me and my workers. Look at my pilot. My pilot likes my PP. I'm going to put my PP on the side of the plane. Blah, 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 blah. You are bragging, and now you're bragging again because now you're having this thing called the Mile High Podcast, which you should change to the Finance Bros. The Finance Yes Men, the Finance Bros Yes Men podcast, because that's basically all you got around. You just got a bunch of freaking yes men who won't tell you the gosh dang truth. Because I can tell you right now, if I were one of the people who began to work for you and you hired me to come on your plane and do your little podcast with you and do other work for House Hack, I'll tell you straight up, look, man, I'm really here to help you. I'm really here to fix stuff. We need to get rid of this plane ASAP. This is a terrible investment. This is going to destroy you. There is no way we're going to be able to efficiently run House Hack with you paying for a $13 million plane that you cannot afford. There's other ways that we can figure out. There's got to be other solutions that we can figure out where we can make House Hack do very well and, do well for investors and all that different stuff without you having to pay $13 million for a private plane. Now, let's just go ahead and look at a little bit of snippets of this podcast just so we can laugh.
Every angle. Get my good side at least. Honestly, the whole, idea of being in the right place at the right time, hardworking people tend to get, luckier. I was just happened to be really young when an opportunity presented itself. It wasn't like I was actively looking for it. I was offered a job by a relative. I went.
All right, that was boring. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but this guy's doing some podcasts with these random people. I guess he hired his interns or people who are paying him to fly the plane with him or whatever's going on. The bottom line is this is a bad idea as well. And if I were an investor, I would be worried because my thing is the plane ride is not for you to have fun. I get it. You technically bought the plane with your media business. I get it. So you got to do a little bit of media on there to justify it. I get it. But a 42-minute long podcast when you're supposed to be working is not the way to go. If you're buying that plane and you're using it for House Hack, which make no mistakes, folks, he's not using it for media purposes. I know he's going to finesse that and act like he is and film stuff on the plane, but he's using that plane for House Hack. That's the only reason why he's using it. So he can fly to different states, look at properties, train people, blah, 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 blah. If I'm an investor in House Hack, as the startup founder, I want you to be working. You're supposed to be helping to make my investment worthwhile. You can't really learn anything financially from him in a positive way. However, you can learn from this guy's mistakes. Like when he sold all his stocks in January of 2022, you can learn from that. That is something that you never ever try to do. Another thing this guy did, he tried to time the market and he failed miserably. He lost $10 million in Tesla stock because he tried to time the market. That's another lesson. Never try to time the market. And then the ultimate and third lesson is never ever in your life buy a private plane. It is a really, really dumb investment, and the maintenance costs and all the other extra fees and everything like that is going to destroy you financially. So once again, do not take financial advice from a guy on YouTube who is literally buying a plane that he can't afford. And like I've been saying, guys, this plane is going to break him. We already have the update that the thing's in maintenance for a week. And unfortunately, I think more is going to come. And like I said, at some point, sometime in the future, this guy's going to sell that plane. It's going to happen. So anyway, that'll go ahead and conclude today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.